guys, my name is Alma. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm 38 years old, mom of two, one adult, one teenager, almost going to be an adult. I just recently had a gastric sleeve surgery in Tijuana, Mexico on June 13th of 2025. I decided to get this surgery because 2 years ago a really good friend of mine, she went ahead and she did this surgery in Colombia. And originally I really wanted to get this operation with her doctor. I have seen her transform like over the last 2 years, and when I say transform, I'm not necessarily just speaking about like the physical. I'm talking about like in as a whole. Just her, I just feel like maybe like she's always been her, but I feel like after this surgery she just like bloomed, if that makes any sense. And I was very inspired by her journey. So I watched her throughout these last 2 years, and I'm like, wow, you know, like I want that for me. Because when you're overweight, you know, you do feel not the greatest, you know, like health wise you don't feel the greatest. It's like the stupidest little things that people don't even think about, you know, like tying your shoes, going up a flight of stairs, you know, like just random things that you're like that you shouldn't be struggling in, you know what I mean? So anyways, I finally decided that I was going to do it. The thing about me is that once I say I'm gonna do it, that's it, I'm gonna do it. I might take a while to like actually make the decision, but once the decision is made, it's going down, and it's going down fast. So I ended up doing some research. I didn't go to the doctor in Colombia because he was my friend spent a little bit over $7,000. She wasn't there like for a small amount of time. She was there I think for a good 2 weeks. It was more like a surgery slash vacation type thing, but I didn't want to take so much time from work, and I also wanted to have something a little bit more affordable. Not that I'm putting like money over my life, you know what I mean, but I was like, I just need something a little more affordable. So after some research, I decided on Obesity Control Center there in Tijuana, Mexico, literally like 5 minutes away from the border. My surgery, well, let me just go back a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, once I decided on them, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I was 100% like sure that I had made the right decision. No, I was not. I actually didn't start feeling positive about my decision until I actually got to the hospital in Tijuana. Crossing the border, it was super simple. The hospital is super clean. The staff is professional. They're bilingual. They speak Spanish and English. Once I got to the hospital, for whatever reason, I just felt safe. Like I felt at ease. Like everything was very organized, very professional, very clean, and I was very happy, you know. So fast forward, today is June 24th, 2025. I think it's been what, like 11 days after my surgery. I started at 222. That was my surgery weight. Prior to getting surgery, I was 230. That's my highest weight ever. So I dropped 8 pounds prior to surgery, and I have dropped 15 pounds after surgery in these 11 days. That's a total of 23 pounds. Now, mind you, according to my doctor, I'm not supposed to be weighing myself because these next 40 days after surgery is all about healing, right? Not about weight loss. The weight loss is gonna come regardless. But I just wanted to jump on here, introduce myself, and just give you guys like a little update. And also, this is like a vlog for me to keep track of my progress of what I'm experiencing. I do want to say that well, there's just so much to say. So let's do this, because this is like my first video on YouTube. So if you guys have any specific questions, obviously I'm only post-op 11 days, but if you have any specific questions regarding surgery, regarding the crossing the border, regarding like incisions, regarding anything related to the surgery, you know, drop a comment, right? And that way in my next video I could go ahead and address those questions. All right, well, thank you so much, and I guess until next time.